Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2. So I am still in the Scandinavia DLC area. We are actually in... what city are we in? We are in Stockholm still. Well, just outside of Stockholm. And we are taking a run of... oh, what are we taking? I can't remember. 3 tons of hot flowers. Okay, that sounds sketchy. But we're going to be taking that to Jahakaligans, that place. Okay, and there's a couple things that we have to go over a little bit first before we get started. Which one was the map? That was... okay, let's keep it like that and turn that off. And then try to remember how to turn the truck on. And we're good. Okay, we're on the way. So, couple things since last time I played. I got my wheel, which is, you know, I have to thank everybody that bought a t-shirt. Well, by the time you see this, I think there'll be 2 days left. So I'll include the link in the description one more time if anybody else wants to pick up a t-shirt. I think there's about 20 t-shirts left, but there's only 2 days left to buy them. So if you missed out, then that's it. Where am I supposed to be going here? Okay, I think I'm supposed to take a left. So yeah, thank you everyone that bought a t-shirt. It really did help me out with kind of refilling the gap of, you know, having to buy a new wheel suddenly. But I guess it hasn't been a good, well, maybe not a good month, but a good couple weeks because then my headset broke. So now I'm on a new headset too. I got the PX22s. I was on the PX21s, which I really enjoyed, but now I'm on this headset, which I like. It's a very nice headset. The only problem that I have with it is it's very noise canceling. And my problem is then when I talk, all I hear is because it's, you know, you get that muffled sound like you're talking with earplugs in. So I kind of have to wear like one earphone until I get completely used to that feeling, which I don't know. I don't think I ever will. It's just I like to kind of hear myself. And the headset has monitoring on it, so I can, you know, listen to what's coming through the microphone, but it's not very good. So I had to get used to that. So I'm kind of one earphone, you know, on one ear right now. So I also have the AC running, but you guys probably won't be able to notice. But you guys have said multiple times that, you know, hey, don't worry about it. Run the AC if you need to. And I really appreciate it because today and most likely tomorrow and most likely the rest of this week are going to be very hot. So most likely AC is going to be running the next couple of, probably the next, you know, this week's videos. So... but yeah, so I'm on my new wheel now, the Porsche 911 GT3 V2, and it's a really nice wheel. I really like it. I only have a couple issues. One, I purchased a adapter cable that said specifically from Fanatec when I bought my wheel. It said attach your G27 shifter to your Fanatec wheel. So I bought this little $5 adapter going, okay, that's what I need. I need that so I can then, you know, use my shifter. And I got it and it wasn't the right thing. It was, yeah. So unfortunately it came with, well, fortunately it came with a adapter so I could plug the pedals in. But the adapter wasn't correct to plug a shifter in. Now, the only thing that I'm having trouble with is, one, finding out what the name of that cable is, because it's not... I want to say it looks like a DVI cable. It's a very small kind of... it's not an octagon, it's like a trapezoid sort of shape. And the other side's a circle, but you know, it's like this circle with these pins sticking out of it, and there's colors on the inside, and it's just... I don't know what they're called. And I can't really go to Home Depot, why would I go there? I can't really go to like a Best Buy and be like, do you have one of those trapezoid sort of things? It's like a DVI cable, but not for video, but for like connecting a shifter to a wheel, you know, like, what would you call that? So if you guys know, please let me know. I'd appreciate that. So I can start actually using my shifter, because right now I'm on automatic. I can't, I mean, I have paddle shifters, but I'm not going to do sequential. It's just too annoying. So I'm on automatic, which sucks, to be honest. I would rather just use a shifter like I always have. But we'll see. We'll wait. No problem. So I also lost a couple buttons, so I've had to kind of remap things all on the wheel, which has been pretty tough to kind of relearn how to play ETS2, because I've only ever played ETS2 on a G27. So my buttons, pretty much after like the first couple of times, were always the same, because I liked the way I set them up. So I never really changed them. So now I come into here where I have less buttons because I don't have the shifter. If I had the shifter, I'd have more buttons than the G27, but I have less buttons and things are all kind of moved around. So it's pretty difficult for me to remember where things are at. So if I don't use a blinker or if I don't look or something, please don't mind that. We're going to get the gas and get going. So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. And I saw Jeff's video, his impossible drop-off video, and that it looked like a challenge. It looked like something that I can kind of attempt. The only problem is it was in the Scandinavia DLC, and it was in Carl's Corona or something like that. I know that's not how you pronounce it, but that's how he pronounced it, like Carl's Corona. And he said he was using the T800 and a 53-foot trailer. So he said try to get the T800 and the 53-foot trailer in there. I don't run the T800, but I run this Peterbilt 387, which they're pretty close. They're not a cab over. So it's not a crazy big truck like, you know, the Peterbilt 379 or something like that. It's not a huge truck. I think it's around the same size as the T800. So what I'm gonna try to do is attempt to find a 53-foot reefer, a J&B reefer, pick it up, go to Carl's Corona, and go to the Nord Goods, I think it was, or Nord something, and do that drop-off that Jeff was having trouble with. Not to like show him up or anything, or not just, I don't even know if I'll be able to complete it, but he was saying that it was super difficult, and I really wanted to give it a shot. So that's what we're going to attempt. The only problem is I've been having trouble just in general finding the 53-foot reefer. Are those jets? Yeah, those are like jets. Huh. That's pretty interesting. Kind of awesome. And then there's like a plane down here too. Huh. Wonder what that's about. That's pretty cool. So anyway, but yeah, so I've been having trouble just finding the 53-foot trailer as it is, let alone one to that specific city, to that specific drop-off. So it's going to be kind of a challenge just trying to find one of those, but that's why I'm taking this run to get a little bit closer to the city, so maybe I can find like a quick run with a 53 there or something, or I don't know. We'll see what we can do when we get there, because this one isn't a very big run. If we actually bring this up, it should tell us, no. Okay, so, yeah, so we're 121 kilometers. It's gonna take us 5 hours and 55 minutes, which is nothing. And we're gonna get almost 12,000 euros, I think. Yeah, euros. We don't need to rest or anything. We're fine. So, whoops, sorry. Not trying to do that. So yeah, we're gonna get there pretty soon. So I'm hoping I can find a trailer there. If not, I'll do what I did at Stockholm, which was just sleep as much as I can, and every time I wake up, check to see if there's a new run. But the problem is I slept so much that then I couldn't sleep anymore. My guy wasn't tired anymore. So it is what it is. Look at these more planes over here. Got a little one-seater prop. Looks awesome. I don't know why those are there, but they're pretty cool. The scenery in the Scandinavia DLC is pretty crazy, I gotta admit. Pretty crazy. like some of the cool stuff you see that you didn't see before in the normal ETS2. So I'm still liking it. Still think it was a pretty good DLC. Horses. There's horses over there. Again. Don't know why. There is. So yeah. So it's been God, it's been a busy couple of days in real life. I've been pretty tired. On Saturday, me and a friend of mine, we've been working on his car. He bought a 2014 Toyota Camry because he's a family man now and needed to get rid of his truck and get a family car. So he has a Toyota Camry, and he was trying to find a way to make it kind of look, cool. And it's, it's a Toyota Camry, so it's not like the greatest looking car to begin with, but he's trying to make it like kind of just change it up, make it look different, at least not just like he's not going to park his car next to someone else's and it's going to be exactly the same, that sort of thing. So we've been taking all the chrome pieces, all those like plastic, those chrome plated plastic pieces, we've been taking all those off, sanding them down, primering them, and painting them different colors. So we're shooting like a flat black, and then we have a little red accents because he's going for like a TRD, like Toyota Racing Division sort of like, little accent pieces everywhere, which I think is it's a great idea. So we've been working on doing that, which is pretty tiring. You're out there sanding and whatnot, and it was worth it though. It was a lot of fun. So we've been slowly over the past couple weeks, weekends, pretty much been doing that. So that's been a lot of fun. But the tips of my fingers, like my thumbs, are very sensitive. They're very sore because of having to sand for so long. Like you're sanding these. Like the worst thing was sanding the Toyota logo because we took the back one off. And it's just like chrome plated plastic. So if you just try to shoot primer on it, it's not going to stick. It's just it clumps up and it doesn't happen. So you have to sand it down to kind of get it gritty to have that paint sort of stick to something. So we shot it the first time. It wasn't sanded enough, and the primer just looked terrible on it. So we pretty much had to. I'm going to get in this lane just so we can not miss our. Because I think we're turning off here. Look at the marina. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so it wasn't sanded enough, so it was the primer didn't stick. So we had to re-sand it, and we like really re-sand it and get all the little cracks and crevices and everything. Because if the crevices aren't there's like a sea monster over there. If the crevices weren't sanded, the paint wouldn't have stuck to the crevices either. So we were really working to sand it down, and then you're trying to get in these little areas and just over doing that for a while. My thumbs are just really sensitive today, so that's been fun. But it's a cool project. I mean, everybody likes having like a project thing, which reminds me of something else that I'll have to tell you guys about in a second after we do this drop off, because we're coming into the city right now. So we'll do this drop off and we'll check to see what is next. We'll check to see if we can find a 53-foot trailer to, what was it, Carl's Corona, I believe. So let's see. The one thing I don't like is my buttons for like to look left and right, like what I just did, is on the bottom of the wheel, and that used to be on the shifter on the G27, so it didn't matter where the wheel was, but now it does. So that's probably the biggest change. What are you doing? Are you letting me go? Well, appreciate it. So that's probably the biggest change. So that's been really annoying because I can't really look left and right while I'm turning. I have to use the mouse. So man, I really need that shifter, that adapter, so I can start using my shifter again. I miss it. Because like playing Project Cars with this wheel's amazing. Whoops, that's not the blinker. This wheel's amazing, but I don't get to use a shifter when playing Project Cars, and that sucks. Yeah, so there's a Nor Foods. That's where we need to deliver in Carl's Corona to do the drop-off. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is that. Yep. This is a drop-off. I remember this one. Okay. Oh, whoa. All right. And reverse. All right. Nope, turning the wrong direction. Shit, that did not work out. Oh, maybe it did. Okay, there we go. Come on. Line it up. Move it over. And we're good. I'm gonna call that a success. All right, let's go into neutral, parking brake, and detach. Oops. Yeah, okay, no. I thought I was supposed to hit enter, but it's all good. We went 267 kilometers, took us 3 hours, 30 minutes. 73 liters of fuel, 11,800 euro, and 489 XP. So, pretty decent run. So what we're going to do is we're just going to check the freight market real quick just to see if maybe there's a run. So this is where we want to go right here. Carl's Corona. And preferably we would want to take a 53-foot trailer there. And I know we're asking a lot. So something tells me that is not going to happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find a place to sleep. And turn the map on real quick. Looks like there's a hotel across the street. So I'm going to go find a place to sleep. Turn off the parking brake. And sleep. Hopefully when I wake up there will be a new job. Hopefully to Carl's Corona, and we can get the 53 foot there. That's the plan. Let's see if it's actually going to work. Oh, it's literally across. Oh, it's a thing. It is a you automatic. God, I don't like driving automatic. Okay. So yeah, it's a garage that I can't sleep in unless I own. So we are going to just go down to this hotel down the street here. Wait for this huge line of cars. So yeah, I'm gonna drive here, sleep, and then look for a new job. And most likely, the next episode will be us hauling whatever. Hopefully, it'll be. You gonna let me go? That'd be really nice. Hopefully, it'll be a 53 foot to Carl's Corona. So I'll see you guys in the next episode, and hopefully, we can do what we want to do.